Good evening and welcome to the Tri-Cities Mountain Empire Weekly Digital Fusion Net. This is Adam, N4NT, Net Control Station for this evening's net. At this time we will have the Pledge of Allegiance before we begin the net, so we ask that you please stand, remove any... And veterans may render a salute and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one for all. This in the QSO America room, 43815, FCS. QSO America. They are uploaded to the Ham Radio Zone YouTube channel and or broadcast live. Audio issues straightened back out from what we had. Consisting of counties in northeast Tennessee and the Mountain Empire of southwest Virginia. This net features connections from 443 Top Mountain in Virginia. Other C4 these C4 FM repeaters cover most of the Tri-Cities Mountain Empire. For the net as well. Check us out on NetLogger, available at netlogger.org for free download to follow the net. You can also access the net from any internet-capable device. CLR Kilo 3 Charlie Lima Romeo.com via his on-air net scraper, and he also has Apple. All okay. We do not wish to make comments. Please check in and out. Otherwise, if you just check in, we'll
N4NT, please check in. KL1ZA, Kilo Lima 1 Zulu Alpha, Jim, Bristol, Tennessee.
Whiskey 7 Alpha Zulu Charlie with
Alexander, yes. Hello.
Hello.
Net control, check in WZAL Whiskey Delta 8 Lima.
Tennessee, no traffic.
WA4JCF Wayne, Bristol, Tennessee. Net control. Delta Romeo Alpha.
Just want to give out call signs. for the time being, except for those that are in and out. So first we had KL1ZA. And before we take any additional check-ins, let's make sure, is there anyone that tried to check in during that cycle that may have doubled that I didn't give your call sign out?
Net Control, this is WD8L, Bill in Hurricane.
Net Control, AB8RL.
Okay, Bill, WD8L, I had you number 5 on the list there. Initially checked in for comments, but I'll put you as in and out, and thank you for checking in tonight. And then stations that would like to check in, please call.
Control, please check in. KZ4. Now.
And for XRD, Ralph from Chilhowie.
Okay, we picked up KYEZ and N4XRD. Let's see. Oh, okay. Had a message on it. Other stations, please call.
Net Control, please check in. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Sierra November. Randy in South Charleston. In and out, please.
Okay, Randy, South Charleston, KE8LSN, got you on the in and out list there tonight. Thanks for checking in with us. Any others? Okay. All right. So I hold in my hand the envelope as a child of 4 can plainly see. It has been hermetic in my semi-divine and somewhat mystic. And tonight's topic is going to social media lately. Ten-meter activity. So tonight's topic is going to be 10-meter activity. Are you interested? Have you? as always, we welcome anything else that you'd like to comment. The topic itself is strictly optional, and everybody we've got on the list is a regular with us tonight, so I'm just going to go over the list here in just a second. As a reminder, I give out call signs and names. Whoever. So let me reset so I've got time to read the list. Okay. N4NT, name's Adam. Jim, you'll pass it to Sean, W7AZC. Sean, you'll pass it to Ken, KD4WMX. Ken, you'll pass it to Wayne, WA4JCF. And Wayne, you'll pass it to David, KX8. Pass it to Matt, KA8YEZ. And then Matt, you'll pass it to Ralph, N4XRD. Ralph is our current tail gunner, so Ralph, once you're done, pass it back to me and we'll see who else is out there. All right, so another reset, and I'll go with my regular check-in comments. Okay, well, I've been really coming up, so that's Tri-Cities Mountain Empire group or nets or whatever you want to call us. We're going to have a 10-meter net. It's going to be on 28.474 megahertz. I know it's probably going to be from another neat feature that we try to do is one of the local repeaters actually connects up with a 10-meter capability, can join in with us. So forward to that, in fact, I purchased myself a new 10-meter vertical that when I first years ago worked the world because it was wide open, and there at the an 11-meter vertical that we trimmed up and made a 10-meter vertical out of, and it just did an awesome job. So in order to help out with the net and so forth, I put up a 10-meter vertical. It's tuned really well around the center of the band. I've talked to a couple local people on it and noticed an improvement in my signal and theirs with it. So I've been doing that occasionally. For come back, sometimes you'll get a little band opening and pick up something. And another thing I've been doing is I've got a FT991A, and there's a group on Facebook that frequency, and I'll send stations from quite a distance away. Of course, I go on sideband and just scan through the frequencies and see if I hear anybody. And so far, I haven't made any voice contacts, but I'm looking forward to that possibly happening.
This is KL1ZA Jim. I currently do not have any 10-meter capability, but I'm thinking about changing that in the next few months. Rooms. I'm not sure whether to use an attic antenna or an external. So I'm just playing around with that idea right now. Right now, it's 2 meters. They're definitely interested in it, but not on 10 meters yet. So with that, I will turn it over to Sean. KL1ZA.
KL1ZA, 7AZ. Everybody, and Alexander. You like talking on the radio? Hello to everybody. I haven't been doing too much on 10 meters, so. What's going on out there? Definitely excited. I like 10 meters. It's always been good. So with that, I turn it over to Ken, KD4 WMX.
Well, good evening, everybody. Train. Retired. Yeah. I hooked up with it. On that as well. And other than that, it's quiet. I'm going to have the 2 WA4 JCF. Mr.
Oh my goodness, I got a promotion. It must be a second lieutenant now. You call me sir. Anyway, this is Wayne. Here in Bristol, Tennessee. And yeah, this brings up probably the hobby that I have been active in. And I guess probably if you went to go to King University, C14 telescope, as last I know, they're still using it. They're in their I think last 5 years or so, not the swear word dam, but the actual dam that you back there on the observation platform there, and I'd have 2 solar telescopes. One was white light, and let me recycle the time. Yeah, okay, hopefully that did it. One of them was a white light, and the other one was a hydrogen alpha filter. And band activity and the solar activity have been related. Now, of a very professional alpha telescopes I had set up there. The hydrogen alpha telescope was a Coronado PST, and what you can see there is something called. Well, hopefully I gave it enough time. That the hydrogen alpha filter, okay, I think when you have it, and you're hearing something, You were embarrassed is run away. For the right reason, you can see it's called like a little swing. And the first time I stepped up on the hedgerow pond, I told a little girl, I think she was the bottom, I think there's about 4 or 5 of those right in a row, and boy, she screamed real loud. That is so cool. And I did not get off that mountain until 7:30. I think huge the crowds of people started. The word got around pretty fast. People swamped me out there for a while. But anyway, that was that's hobby I was in. And then I decided to revisit old clubs. One was cave exploring and splunking. The other one was amateur radio. So anyway, when the everybody's kind of opened up there. Number one, six, everybody else knows now. But KXA, this is the yeah, first attempt.
Turn. ERA in big city of Rayland, Ohio. Population about 100. Anyhow, I do have my father living in the house father-in-law built. He was a truck driver. He worked for a concrete place and drove concrete mixer truck. And he put up a 30-foot tower with a 11-meter.
Good evening, everybody on the net. I hope everybody's well tonight. It's pretty quiet down this way. That's the way we like it. I have a lot of experience with 10 meters. We did run a 10-meter net last year or some, and I what I learned here from last year. I could take fly and just high. So if it's not working, apparently it isn't going to work okay. But Adam and I'm sure that we've got to order. Almost every evening. For the man, KA8YEZ, take it away.
Okay, thank you, Dal. Say good evening, everybody on that.
the Alaska. So, I still have the QSO cards packed away someplace down in the basement. Don't know if that will still carry over in the new location. We're only 3 miles away, but I would like to get to work. Workville counties. That's it. Let's see. Hopefully there'll be a kid connection that Saturday night. Look at this picture. I don't know what that is. A picture of in front of his rig, but it looks like the way I feel when I get home from work on Friday night. Take it away, Ralph.
And then hang it off So one of my questions for Adam is the so primarily mess around on 75 meters and 40 meters right now, but I'm looking forward to times of better propagation. But why does the ionosphere?
Okay, to answer your question before I forget, Ralph, I had originally planned on calling as our analog net, and he asked me to send him a script so he could do net control duties. So be running a dipole, but the way I try to structure it, I try to do it just like most controller, and then let folks relay. Bring somebody in that net control can't hear. We try to do that. So I would say, given that, either way that you go there, and then a couple comments. Ken, I think stuff I did with it. It's I think I'm pronouncing this right. It's a Stereo Tornado. All the way up to 30 megahertz, all the way down to like 20, well below 10 meter band. I can't remember exactly, and it actually gives on that element on the end of where to put it to kind of approximate the frequencies that you want. And yes, 27 to 30 megahertz. So okay, it doesn't go down as far as I thought. But anyway, I went by their measurement for the 10 meter band and put an analyzer on it, and it was online. I'm not sure if any of the ham places have it, but anyway, it I looked out and got it for had it for about a year and decided to get rid of it, so I got it for about $100, and it came with everything it's supposed to have. And I just basically put this thing on the back of my property on a GMKL1ZA. I was just going to mention. And this goes out to anybody that's either local or anybody wants to travel, for that matter. Anytime I'm around, you want to get on HF, we can always plan something. More than welcome to come by the shack and operate. On the end of mine. So that way, if the kids are asleep, they're on the other end of the house. And no issues there. If they're awake, they're going to come out here and they're going to want to talk your ear off and probably give you hugs and high fives. But most people really enjoy America. I'm off this Saturday, and barring a disaster like I had the last time, if no one else, if none of the kids wants to take net control duties, then I'll take net. So we'll see if we have anyone else on that. Well, hey, with a group like that, it's kind of hard to follow, hard to top that. I certainly agree. Appreciate everybody that has checked in tonight, and just first two nets that I mentioned usually run a little bit short, so you could probably moonlight like I do if you've got multiple rigs and check into 2 out of the 3 or all 3. Country Roads Net, I can't remember if Matt mentioned that one or not. He usually does. A lot of those guys check in with us over here, and it's a good group to join in over there. I've noticed some local folks here like Ralph and Okay, we had a total number of 13 check-ins tonight, and that included 5 states, and at one time we had, right now, nothing outside the United States checking in tonight. Thanks to each one of you for taking the time to check into the net. Thank you to the for the use of QSO America and all connected systems. Mountain Empire Fusion